guess what's going on here this morning, Bear Fam?
Hey!
Look at the time. She's got to be in school by then. It's less than 10 minutes and she hasn't even got her shoes on. Less. I'm sorry. You may well have just heard a beep, Bear Fam. Because somebody uttered a profanity.
What, Lisa?
Oh, because I was talking, they will have heard it wasn't me. And they know full well I'm capable of being an F and a J.
Do you have some shoes?
Look at this method of putting shoes on, Bear Fam. What do we think?
Well, you zoomed in on my feet.
It is a perfectly horrible way of putting shoes on. Right, we'll see you in a minute, boys. Let's go.
Fatso.
Hey? Who's a fatso?
You said let's go, so I said fatso.
Oh, well, where am I meant to go? You're in your shoes? You are cruising, madam. Ow, I've just hit my elbow. Glad she sees it's funny. Thinks it's funny that I hit my elbow. I didn't undo the car, so you've just got in it. I didn't unlock the car.
Huh?
I didn't unlock the car.
So you didn't lock it either.
No, I mustn't have done. Oh dear. Oh dear. I didn't lock the car. I like the number plate on that car. Woof. WF. I want a woof
no,
number
this
plate.
way's got traffic lights.
Oh, fart! Shall I turn round?
No.
I think I will, look.
Look what?
They're cute, so there. You're going to be home. You are going to be
We're really late anyway.
Oh, yeah, okay. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! This is when you wish you pumped your tyres up. Come on, Land Rover! Feck off! Not a good vehicle to be stuck behind. Yeah, slow, and more slow.
We'll have to go to the office, aren't I?
Probably.
So I just put late on the thing.
You're gonna have to, not stuck in traffic, but yeah. I imagine a lot of people are struggling with that bloody. I might get there. Stupid Land Rover, these painted silver, they didn't come in silver. Bloody great stack coming out the front of it. Like he's in the desert or something. These people, men that think they need Land Rovers when they're driving around town, they're a vehicle designed for off-road. You cut me up and you die. Let me guess, it's an old middle-aged man.
Yeah, my dad's age.
Yeah. It's like this boyhood thing to have a Land Rover. Because they had them as little broom brooms. It's ridiculous. I like these are obviously built in the 1950s, 1960s when Art Deco, no, you don't know the style of Art Deco, but you see the two pillars going up either side of the door?
Yeah.
They really are, oh, they've been taken off. Do you want to run that way?
Well, I've got to go shoot the office.
Oh yeah, but there's loads of people around. Door's open.
Yeah, go quickly. There's someone's left the door open. Before someone shuts it. Because some people...
Everybody's doing the same. Right, go.
Bye, love
Love
you.
you, don't worry about it, go. Go, run, run, run!
Bye.
Run, Forrest, run! Do my tyres, I think, is my plan for now. Yeah, it's going to be tyres. Okay, Bear Fam. Question. Do all you ladies go and do your own tyres? Do you? Okay. Well, for those youngsters then that haven't started driving yet or are just about to start driving, I'm going to show you how you maintain your tyres. Well, at least keep them inflated to a level where they don't... sorry, just swivelling you around a bit now, Boo's gone. That's better. Got to sit through a load of traffic again. This time of the day is not good. People rushing to school, people rushing to work. God, I don't miss it at all. There's tyre depth and the tread that you need to maintain on a vehicle, which I'll talk about later. But you need to keep your tyres inflated. Now, each car has its own... it'll have two figures that are what it recommends you pump your tyres up to. And it's PS, pounds per square inch, or pounds per... I don't know the technicalities, people, but there are two figures. One is when your car is empty for the tyres, and one is when your car is laden for the tyres, because they need different amounts of air in them depending on how much weight is on board. So, this little car, and it is only a little car with tiny little go-kart wheels on it. Seriously, they are go-kart wheels. Needs quite a lot of pressure compared to other cars. I think most cars I've had in the past have been about 28 unladen and around 32 laden probably. Whereas this one is 32 unladen and 36 laden. So this one's 32. So you come to, these days, you find a tyre inflation station. Inflation station? Find an inflation station, people! And they have like a digital readout these days. Now, some you have to pay for. Yeah, so you go up to the machine. Well, first of all, how do you know what your tyres are? So, you either need your manufacturer's handbook, will tell you. If you haven't got that, some cars like mine have got it in the door panel, so when you open the door it's printed on a label inside the door on the door frame. And if all that fails, then the internet, put in your car make and model. So yes, this little car is 32, so let's go and pump up the tyres. Oh, this tyre thing, because it's the only free one in town, is always full. Oh dear, oh well. Better to wait a few minutes than have to pay 50p, which is what you have to pay at the other petrol station in town. On this side of town even. There's a lady my age doing her tyres. Right, you'll see a station like this. Free air and water. And a machine much like this. And this lady is currently doing her tyres. Right, your first job's to find your valve, which looks like that, and unscrew it. Each tyre has a valve. Okay. It looks like that. Showing my backside to the world, people. Oh. Right, keep the dust caps. This is what they're called, dust caps. Somewhere safe. Right, the readout on the here. So I want 32. Right, 32. Take the air. Right, it looks like this. Yes? Right. Attach it to the valve like that and push hard. And the machine kicks in. Beeps when it tells you all is well. Which surprises me with this tyre. Let's try again. as well. That was me thinking it was underinflated. Weird. Okay. Further to yesterday, I reckon the nest, you see where the apex of the roof is? Where there's that flat bit the other side? I reckon that's what's happened. Because they're still here. And then I had to put my head to it thinking, well, why are they still here? Yeah. So the baby has got to be in there. Hence why she was walking up the roof and under that bit yesterday. Back to the nest. Right, sorry I cut short my tutorial, but you got the general idea. But there was a man honking, well not honking, but giving me the evil eye from his car. I thought he'd honked his horn at me and I looked at him, but I'm not sure. I don't think he probably did, but you never know. People get a bit cross waiting in the queue for the old tyre thing. But you got the general impression. It is that simple. You then you push it on. You need to push it on fairly firmly, and then you need to hold it on. It won't hold itself on. So and then you just need to understand it's a bit like a petrol pump in as much as it stretches. So to do the far side of your tyres, I tend to walk out past where I need to be and come back round, so I've got enough cable. You don't really want it dragging across your bonnet or your car because you'll scratch the paintwork. Now, I didn't understand until very late in my adult life that on a car you had a wheel and a tyre. Because I thought the wheels were the tyres. I mean, the tyre, the wheel. The wheel is the actual physical piece that attaches to the car, as in the metal bit and the gubbins. And the tyre is the piece that goes around that or fits onto it and then touches the surface. Look at me. Now, there is a legal tyre depth, people. I will put some, instead of me faffing and talking about it, I'll put some details up in a minute. It'll appear now. Right, so the UK depth is 1.6 millimetres, and the actual law says that's got to be throughout a continuous band of the centre of the tyre. Alternatively, look up the 20p test online. I think you'll find that's probably an easier method to remember. Or, of course, it'll get checked during your MOT if your car is older than 3 years. That's about it, really, isn't it? I do not believe the floss has made it to daytime television. Oh, God. Let's floss. I do not believe this. Let's turn the sound up. Baby Bear will like this. There's like 2 chances of me trying to get wildlife today. Bob Hope and No Hope. These two are being exceptionally irritating. Perhaps I should take a stroll up here one day on my own. But then the trouble is I'd see that as a waste of effort. Right, I'm going back to trying to spot my dragonfly. I just thought, dragonflies normally are near water, aren't they? And this is a hill, and there is no water. However, there is an urban myth about this hill, and I can't seem to find the intelligence to either prove or disprove it. Now, on this hill, which as you can see is reasonably high, reasonably good view, there is, down here in a minute, a water access point. So, I don't know. There's some suggestion that there is a reservoir, should you call it that, under. I don't know if you call it a reservoir when it's underneath ground. Not sure. Anyway, there's a subterranean reservoir beneath this hill. And it's got me thinking, because there are some odd aspects to this hill that do get you thinking. How odd is that? Up here, you're on the top of a hill, currently only used for dog walking. Not a soul, nothing, not a building in sight. And then you have this. What do we think about that? Apart from the ant's nest I've just disturbed, which is now running all up my feet. Sorry ants, I do apologise. Oh god, they're running everywhere. I can't see down there. Right, I'm going to try and put the light on the camera and see what I can see down the hole. Can you see anything down there? No. Nothing to be seen. Need to put a torch down there. Man just come up the hill, saw me bent double. I don't know what he thought was going on. Oh my good days, perhaps he thought I was up to no good. But still, there it is, in all its glory. Ladies and gentlemen, please tell me, what is that doing up here? So Bear Fam, I've just had an email from one of Baby Bear's teachers. All I did was write a letter asking that Ellie be moved. I don't know if you remember me saying earlier in the week that she was having issues with a certain individual. Well, in the letter that's just come back, she said, I spoke to Ellie, but during the conversation she became quite distressed. What the heck does that mean? Now I'm dreading Baby Bear coming out of school. And I have to say, the tone of the letter was really quite snotty. Don't know what it is with this school, but the minute you say anything to them or you ask them to help you, they get right cob on, real defensive, real... There's none of this, oh yes, let's talk about it. It's like, I'm doing my job, shut up. That's how it comes across. Well, we've got... parents' evening coming up, so I shall look forward to speaking to this teacher. That is all I can say on the issue, and let's wait for Baby Bear to see what she's got to say on the subject. Here comes Baby Bear. I see her coming across the
Funny.
Really?
She looks a bit dejected. Shoulders are hunched, the head's down. Ugh, this school is getting on my wick. Come and tell me all about it. Yeah, oh, language. Yes, I know, I've got a letter from her. She said you became just... Ellie, please don't break my car. What's it got to do with my car? Serious to God, and my hearing. Right. Tell me what the silly cow... Because I've had a snotty email from her. She said you became distressed. I'm assuming you cried. But
I cried and shouted at her.
Baby Bear!
She literally said, your mummy...
Come here, beauty. No, this fucking school is getting on my nerves. She said what, sweetheart?
She said, you and your mum don't control my class. If your mum writes me a letter saying, I want to move seats, it's not going to change my seating plan. And I was like, you can't bloody talk about my mum like... Oh.
You actually said the word F.
No.
Good. You can't talk about my mum like that.
I said, you can't bloody talk about my mum like that.
I was only trying to help. I'm so sorry. If I'd known this was the reaction I was going to get, I wouldn't have written a letter, Bear Fam.
Smart to me. Because I gave it... I'm sat next to my as well. She was like... She first called out and said, why did you give a letter to me so addressed to my name? I was like, I didn't give it to her. I showed her because it was the same reason.
Oh, look. Talk of the devil.
Shards.
So she's not moving you?
No, well, she's moving the whole class now.
Right. Would that have happened normally?
No.
No. So she lied. She says in the email to me that this is normal practice and this happens on a regular basis.
What? Oh
Rearrange
no,
the
she
seating
moves
plan.
the seating plans a lot, but not a lot, but she's moved it like twice
Right.
before. Actually, I've been sat here.
So she's never done it before.
She's never done it before. And then she was like, she was like, what? So what's all this gobbledygook about what you've been telling your mum? And I
She
was
said
like-
that, gobbledygook.
She was like, what's all this stuff you've been telling mum? I think it's a bit of like, I don't know, didn't really hear what the word she said because it was a bit of like a made up word. But I think she said it was basically the same like gobbledygook.
Yeah.
She was like, what have you been telling your mum? I bet it's not being all like the truth and stuff. I was like,
She actually said that to you?
yeah, but not the truth. But like she said, but
When,
was
when
all
did
this
this all take place?
last period today. She
Right.
pulled me out of lesson. She pulled me out of science with Miss Oxley.
Right.
And she started shouting at me.
That isn't an exaggeration. She shouted at you.
She started, like, you know when people have a firm voice and you can tell they're annoyed with you?
Right.
And then she was like, there's nothing happened in my lesson before, don't make all this stuff up. And I was like, well, yeah, it is, because I told you something, I don't know what she told you. And then you put me outside and she started shouting at me, and she was like, that never happened. I didn't even have the recorder on. I turned it off from thing because I didn't think anything would happen inside from Miss Oxley.
All I did was write a letter asking politely if you could move.
Don't even have the letter on me anymore.
They've got it, have they?
Yeah.
I've got a copy at home. It's alright, I've got a copy at home.
Can you change the to Miss Falsham to dear all teachers in concern? So then no one can tell me off for giving a letter that's not addressed to them.
Yeah. But if it's got you into trouble with one, do you really want to use it in others? I think I need to make an appointment to see Mr.
Go in now and do it then.
Hints. Hints? Is that his name? Right, I'll go and make an appointment to see Mr. Hints. You stay here. Do you want to talk to them on your own?
No, I can miss you.
Oh, see you in a minute, Bear Fam.